Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. It is a Wednesday. My name is Cecil. What's yours?
Oh, Wednesday?
No, it's Monday, isn't it? And you know what? I'll make that same mistake tonight at 10 o'clock in the rerun. I don't know where I got it. It was Wednesday. What's your name?
I don't know. I don't. Wait a minute.
Right,
my name tag's somewhere in here.
Man, what a day.
Woo, it is.
I cannot believe
I
did that to start off with today.
That's okay. I kind of thought you were joking at first. Anyway, it is a Monday. We have a great show lined up for you to start your week off wonderful. But first, let's check out the weather because guess what?
Hey, what?
It's not going to be as freezing.
Heat wave today.
Heat wave, absolutely.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Brooke Laser.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy work week. We are finally increasing in not only sunshine but also temperature. A lovely sunrise on our Dunes Realty Garden City Beach Cam. Temperatures across both North and South Carolina right now in the mid-20s to low 30s, especially the 30s along our beaches. So this is a wonderful forecast for the rest of your day in comparison to last week. Today we do have a cold front moving toward our area, then off of the coast, bringing lots of cloud cover and a possibility for stray showers to our area, not only tonight but into tomorrow as well. Right now, though, because those temperatures are still below freezing, we do have patches of ice on the ground, especially near secondary roads, so be sure to maintain caution on those roads today as you're driving. Of course, tonight, the moment we've all been waiting for, championship football will be beginning, and there is a winter weather advisory in the Atlanta metro area for the afternoon hours. This is based off of freezing precipitation like we were seeing last week. But come time for kickoff, this is all going to warm up enough to be just rain. So if you know anyone traveling to the game, make sure they bring their proper gear. And if they're traveling today, make sure to tell them to stay safe. Again, temperatures increasing in the next 7 days. We are as warm as we've been all year, so this is going to be the warmest day of 2018 tomorrow at 57 degrees. Then we'll rise into the 60s on Thursday as well as Friday, with that increase in rain chances late week as well. Again, this is just going to be rain, no freezing rain or sleet because our temperatures are far too warm for that. We're finally returning near normal and our overnight lows are above normal. Of course, last week we had highs that were our normal lows. So this is quite a different forecast for the next 7 days. Lots of sunshine. We will have a little bit of cloud cover too. But as soon as the sunshine melts the ice off of the roads today, since we aren't refreezing overnight, we should be much better off throughout the next 7 days.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, let's talk about today. Today is Monday. It is, and it is January the 8th.
It's Elvis's birthday, too.
Oh,
I just thought I'd throw that in.
We know, because we're going to talk about it in a minute, too. Anyway, it is Bubble Bath Day.
Oh, okay. And it's also Show and Tell Day at work. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know. Can we play tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll play Show and Tell tomorrow. Let's check out the birthdays today. We normally do people that are living, but of course we had to do the king of rock and roll.
Absolutely.
1935, there he is, Elvis Presley. He died in 1977. The man would be 83 years old today, the king of rock and roll, Elvis.
All right, 1937, Shirley Bassey, 81 years old, sang the song Goldfinger from the James Bond movie.
And she did a couple of other theme songs, too, for Bond movies.
All right.
1982, Gabby Hoffman, she's 36 years old, the 1989 film Fields of Dreams. Also, Uncle Buck, and in TV, she was in Homeland, The Good Wife, and Louie.
All right.
All right, I got to do it. 1993, Elvis Presley, a commemorative stamp was debuted, and I sent myself one on a letter, and I have it framed at home.
You sent yourself? I would have
sent
sent you.
myself
I
a
would have
letter.
sent you one. I would have sent you one. I was too young then. To,
Yeah, you
know.
were.
1997, Mr. Rogers received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
All right, from the Know It All department, you're going to learn something today, so listen up. It's a fun fact about Elvis. All right, what jobs did he do before becoming famous? Anybody know? Everybody knows one of them. You can't say that, Brandon. My producer's talking. Anybody know? He was in the service, that's right.
That
but
is
before
correct.
that, he was a truck driver, and he was also a theater usher.
Oh.
How about that? And he,
Interesting.
and he was in a talent show one time at a young age, and he finished 5th.
Interesting.
I bet you they looked back later and said, "Ooh, boy,
Ooh,
did
we
we blow
made a
that one."
mistake on that one.
I ain't kidding
Absolutely.
you.
We do have a great show lined up for today. Lots of really great things going on this time of year. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. It's Monday. I got it now. It's Monday. And it's time for Carrying On a Lifetime. Susan's here with one of my favorite fundraisers.
Absolutely. All right, Susan.
Well, first of all, I'd just like to thank our community for the very successful month of October, once again, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we've already announced our BFF, Breast Friends Forever race for next year will be October 6th, 2018. You can go on our website, carryingourlifetime.com, to get information about not only what we do for the community, but this wonderful walk, run. It's a lot of fun.
Well, y'all do a
Absolutely.
lot. I mean, you got to think about this. People that come up don't have a lot of money to do things. Y'all help them with these examinations and everything.
We do. We are a nonprofit, and we serve Horry and Georgetown County, so all of our money stays local, which is very near and dear to me. I am a breast cancer survivor, and it's a wonderful cause, and we help them with their medical bills. I go in and negotiate and try and get them all paid to take that burden off of their healing.
Absolutely, because
And-
that could probably cause stress, and we know stress, and especially in cancer patients, that's not a good thing.
It is.
So you guys step in and take that away from them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only your everyday bills that you're stressed about, it's when something like this interrupts your life, that makes it tenfold. And people are just very concerned about, where this is going to come from or that's going to come from. So
Right.
it's very rewarding to be able to help. And like I say, the community helps us with funds. And
You raised some money last year.
The BFF race alone raised $9,900 one day, just
day.
a walk. And it's going to be, it's at Barefoot at the marina, so it's a good day. It's a lot of fun.
All right, when does it all start? Tell them all about it.
Well,
Go ahead.
it's October 6, 2018. You
That's
can go
right.
on
We got 'em.
event director at BFFPinkRibbonRun.com, or to make it easier, CarryingInOurLifetime.com. You can see all the information of upcoming events, because I'm sure there'll be more as the year progresses. And as we all know, the year will go by fast once
is
again.
is it a 5K? Is it a half?
It's
What
a
is it?
5K, and there is a bling run and a fun run. There's
Fun
a run
run,
for
yeah.
children. So it's a whole family affair event.
It's from everybody.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. Well,
right.
we just appreciate everything you do in the community. And
thank
if if you want to run a 5K, I mean, a lot of times it doesn't take that much to train for it, but this is a great one to start with.
Oh, yes.
So go ahead.
And you
when
got
it
some
gets
while to
Yes.
get ready for
I was
it.
going to say, and when it gets a little warmer outside, get out
Right.
there and run, and
Right.
make this one your first one, and it's a great cause.
And you can also walk. I
Yes.
walk. I don't run.
Well, that's great. Susan, we appreciate the work you do for all of this.
Thank you for having me.
It's a Great event helping men and women and men. That's
and
right.
you guys are
That's
always
right.
probably looking for volunteers, so you can go to that website,
Oh my gosh.
call if you guys need some volunteers.
Volunteers, we'd love to have people on our board. Our board consists of about 10 of us right now, and none of us are paid, all volunteer.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Sue. We appreciate it. All right, we got more coming up. It is Monday. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Love. All right, talking about the Horry County Museum, lots of great things coming up for the new year. An active adult series. They have a Wednesday, I think, matinee that comes up every Wednesday. Lots of really cool things to check out.
And it's a neat place to go and
It
just
is.
to look around, because you'll really enjoy finding and seeing all
the room
history.
that we always go in, the
know it.
telecommunications, look at the TV and the radio stuff. It's really neat.
I'm not kidding. We got Mary with us now, and let's talk about the Active Adult Series.
Yeah, the Active Adult Series is something we started last year. It's a monthly series, and it's the third Tuesday of each month. And it's really geared towards retired active adults, especially adults who are new to this area. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the place that you call home now, about the history, about the culture of Horry County, which of course is our mission at the museum, history, natural history, and Native American history. So this month we'll be talking about the history of our communities, so some of those communities in Horry County. And next month, I'm planning to do a talk on some of those foods that we eat. So everybody always asks me, what's chicken bog? What are chitlins? Why would you eat that? So we're going to be doing a talk on that hopefully in February.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah, so we try to do different
What is
things.
this, you said Wednesday matinee, is that every week? Or?
Yes, that's every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We have a documentary film series. We have this great auditorium at the museum, and we have a projector and screen. And so we show documentary films. A lot of them are locally produced, and some of them are are also by SCETV. They've given us license to show
Neat.
some of the films that can relate to our history here. So they last about 30 minutes to an hour and are every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And then we do a guided tour at 2.
All right, now talking about the history
Yes.
of the beach area. Now, you can be how it got its name, where it started from, and that type thing. Is that what it's going to be about?
Yes, I did one on the history of the Grand Strand last month. This one kind of relates to our different communities in Horry County. So Briarcliff, Aner, Gallivan's Ferry, Bucksport, all the different, because we have a new exhibit that's coming out too about the history of our different communities. So I kind of wanted to tie that in with our new exhibit too.
How do you know all this stuff? That's what
The
I want to know.
internet. The internet.
Google,
yeah, right.
Google really helps.
Google is fantastic. Now tell us about yourself.
I've worked at the museum for since 2010, so about 8 years now, and at the Living History Farm, which you'll have Wayne talk about later this week. And so it's just a lot of talking with people who've lived here. I grew up in Horry County too, so and then just doing the research. I was there when we transitioned to the new building, to the new facility at the Old Borough School, and so I did a lot of the research. We were doing the exhibits and getting that.
Well, that's
built.
great. All right, tell them when the library's open. I mean, when the museum's open.
Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5.
All right, check it out.
Go to
You'll learn a lot.
HorryCountyMuseum.org. Check out all their events coming up. Thanks for being with us,
Thank you.
Marianne. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, the Family Justice Center is raising money for a domestic violence shelter in Horry County. We got Fred and Michael with us, and we're going to learn a lot about this.
Absolutely. Horry County is number 2 in domestic violence, and South Carolina is number 1. Those are scary statistics.
They
and
are.
I just don't think you can even, there's really not much to even say about that because we need help. So, Fred?
We do. Currently, there's no domestic violence shelter in Horry County. And so this year, Michael and I started a public-private partnership. What we're going to do is we're going to bring businesses together along with local government, and we'll have the fundraising thermometers in the businesses, and we'll set up fundraisers tailored around each business.
Oh, cool.
And all the money will go into Horry County Shelter Fund. It costs between $1 and $1.5 million to put together a decent-sized shelter.
Plus ongoing costs as well.
Yeah.
That's not just a one-time fee. So local businesses, you've stepped together to do that.
We
Talk
have,
a
as a
little bit
matter of
about
fact,
that.
we're working with the local car dealerships, and they have expressed extreme interest in getting involved because they know the seriousness of this. I mean, going to a domestic violence case for the police officers is probably the most dangerous to go to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and for these mothers and children not to have a shelter to go to, I mean, we've got to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, all right, y'all are looking at this now. What does it look like down the road? When are we talking to start, maybe to get going, or what, Fred?
Well, we're looking at putting together a unified press conference in late January, early February. Government, civic leaders, faith leaders, survivors, all coming together in order to solve the problem. We're only going to solve the problem together. We'll never do it. We'll never do it working on our own.
It's not an overnight thing now. What are we looking at building, like getting this going?
We're looking at hopefully raising all the money by October, which is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, where we'll have a large rally like we did this year, which was the largest rally in state's history, the Let's Stop the Violence rally.
Where was that at?
That was at Ground Zero.
Ground Zero, that's right. All right, yeah, we've got some to show that.
Oh, yeah, we've got some pictures of that.
Yeah, now this is that, and that came out good for y'all. Y'all came out good?
It did. It did. It brought a lot of awareness to domestic violence, and everybody was involved. The city, the county, all the police, Rape Crisis Center, DSS, you name it, everybody came together on this, Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
Now, Family Justice Center, you know, at Georgetown, you see they have something established, correct, in Georgetown?
They do.
Are people coming from Horry County because they need help and it's just an overflow, so that's a reason to split it?
It is. 70% of the occupants that occupy the shelter in Georgetown County is from Horry County.
Yeah, every county should have one.
Yeah, exactly.
So we need this. Y'all will be contacting businesses and getting in touch with them, getting things going.
Correct.
That's
I mean,
good.
we only have in Georgetown, there's 12 beds.
Wow.
It's not
And,
enough, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you can't take care of all of the women and children with 12 beds.
All right, for more
Thank you,
information,
guys.
you guys,
Appreciate it.
the
Thank
website's
you.
right there on the screen. Family Justice Center doing a fantastic job. Thanks for everything you guys are doing.
Thank you guys very much for having
All
us.
right.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. One of the great things about this community is we've come together to help raise awareness, if I may.
Now you're talking like me.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
awareness. Sorry, for autism, also sensory disorders, stuff like that. Things that the community really needs help with, and we've done a great job at doing that so far. But there's still more to come. Champion Autism Network, as well as Young Talkers, they have an event coming up.
That's right. Coming up, let's see, it's January 18th, and we've got Becky and Nicole with us.
That's
and
right.
Nicole, you're going to talk first about what this is all about, the event.
Yeah, so this is actually a conference where we're going to be educating church leaders about autism and how to accommodate families and children with autism.
Okay.
I'm actually, Becky has brought me in to be a part of this, which is so exciting for me. I'm actually going to be talking about my experience with doing a special needs ministry in our community in a local church.
Fantastic.
So through my experience with that, I've found a lot of families with different types of feedback. Some of them felt that they had been rejected from churches because they could not accommodate their children. Some families have never even tried. Because they don't feel like that a church could handle their child, and other ones go, but they feel like their children are just tolerated and not really accommodated.
And of all places, the church is a place where everyone should feel welcome. It really doesn't matter. And so I think this is really neat. Now, you're with Young Talkers?
Yes, that's my speech therapy clinic.
Speech therapy,
yeah.
okay.
I have a very deep Christ-driven passion for the special needs ministry and for these families. I think that the most important thing is that we are able to make these families and children feel accepted in church and accepted in Christ.
I love it.
And what I want to do is just support church leaders, ministry leaders, and just kind of telling them about my experience, what I've done, what I've learned, and just support them and be there to answer their questions, do whatever I can.
Fantastic.
Well, autism has been, people have kind of, I don't know exactly how to deal with this or what to deal with it. But, Becky's one of them that's bringing it forth and letting a lot more people learn about it. And, how's this working, Becky? How's it going for help?
It's going really well. There's just, like you said, there's a lot more to do. And so I figured by holding the church conference, we can invite all the churches to come. They can go back and share with what they learned with their congregations, and it will create like kind of a shotgun approach to more autism awareness. And with Nicole's expertise in building already a special needs youth ministry, we will be able to support them in an actionable manner, give them actual takeaways of what they can do, and we can support them in whatever level
give
they
them
want.
the tools and stand beside them and walk them through the entire process.
Yes.
All right, and it's going to be held Shepherd at the Sea. Tell us a little bit about
Shepherd
the
of the
details.
Sea, Thursday, January 18th from 10 to 2. There will be a film about a family that has children with autism, and then our presentations and Q&A.
Fantastic.
All right,
Thank you
thanks,
both for
girls.
being
We
here.
appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.
More
Thank you.
information, Champion Autism Network.
Network.com or on Facebook.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Stick around, guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Sometimes it's a mad dash to get back over here, jump in these seats.
That's right.
So anyway, all right, good show today,
Yeah,
huh?
great show today. I tell you, we learned so much on this show, and I hope you do too. And if you know somebody that's just moved to the area, please tell them about Carolina and Company Live. We rebroadcast at 10 o'clock at night because we tell people a lot of things that are going on in the area.
That's right.
And of course, the PD area, North Carolina, all over.
And the South Strand, don't forget about
That's
me
right,
down
the
there
South
in
Strand.
Pawleys Island. All right, we've got a great show coming up for tomorrow. We'll see you back here at noon. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. It's getting warmer.
Thaw out.
Bye.
You got to be doing that. See you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
Hey guys, Carolina and Company Live is coming up in just a few minutes, and today we're talking about Palm Charter High School. It's a free public charter high school, and guess what you get to learn about?
Racing.
And motorsports.
Oh man, that is so
cool is that? Absolutely.
And we're also talking about the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, and we'll be talking what's going on in the athletic department.
That's right. The Grange Stream Humane Society is here with our Pet of the Week. And don't forget, Freedom Readers 4th Annual is going to be over there at Dead Dog Saloon. Coming up, we've got a great show lined up for you guys.